This Happy Monkey.
I had to go to work and
He's doing their ribbon cutting.
last night.
The first dispensary on Dyckman.
Yeah.
And we live out here.
Start the new week. Yeah.
This is not.
I'll take Monday. Bring it. Bring it.
I'll take
Discretion.
I'll take
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care.
We have one.
All the hassle. I'll take it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Your girl.
When work is like
I know, I hate
These
that.
are good though. That's good. 16 to 17. Wow.
So we outside on Happy Monkey on Dyckman Street.
I wish I had more time. But, you know.
Oh. What you do? Look at her. You see now how she finessed the end? She finessed the end. Tell them about the party. Oh yeah, we did that. We did that. We had it lit. Hold up, but tell them about what you got coming up. What you got coming up?
Besides the regular comic shows, TK Kirkland got me to open up in Middletown, November 9th. Pull up, yo.
That's coming up, coming up.
Make it in mama.
You gotta follow the Black Rose. I see.
She said, I see. That's why everybody think you like super Spanish.
But I'm mixed.
You mix, right? Like what?
Puerto Rican and white.
Puerto Rican?
I grew up around all Dominicans.
Oh, you didn't give me Puerto Rican.
Nah, I was in the Heights.
You was like, I was in the high school Dominican. That's what it is.
That's what happened. Not for nothing, you talk to Dominicans in the Bronx. They sound kind of Puerto Rican.
I got December on Halloween. And my friend, one of my best friend's white. She's from there. But I actually.
Get them likes up. Hit subscribe. We outside on Dyckman Street. In the first legal dispensary opening on Dyckman. Hit the like buttons. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. Get those likes up. Hit subscribe. We got the news crews out here. Got the big cameras out here. Welcome to Dyckman. No, this is New York City. Salud, salud. Buenos dias, mi gente. Welcome to Dyckman. For Happy Monkey grand opening ribbon cutting ceremony. We outside with it. Chilling. Look at Messia inside. Fire. If y'all into music, then y'all may or may not know who's Messia. But if you don't, y'all should find out. There you go. New York City. Manhattan. Uptown. Dyckman, Washington Heights. stand up, you know. Now we outside though, for real.
Want to smoke with us?
Yo, he turned around fast. You seen him, right?
You didn't even hear me though.
But he did. That was amazing. Yo, the way he just, yo. His attention went, whoa, where? That was great. If y'all can't read the sign right there you go. Read it. Yo, not for nothing. They be the most crazy people that be joining my lives sometimes. They be in there too. Or they be like, let me see your feet. Yo, people shout out.
My boy Loso. I knew it was an
Shout
artist.
out.
You want to, he actually got up the sale if you want. Yeah, we definitely Loso down.
Yo, but why we standing in the sun though? Are we tripping?
Oh yeah, for sure. Love it.
That's a yes.
This is life. This is the Holy Grail.
This is it right here. It just looks down. You know what I'm saying? Is the after go backwards? That's some guys. Every single day, my friend.
For sure, for sure. Shane up like I did. We out here doing it for Happy Munkey.
Stay medicated, baby. That's pine breath. That's
Super Staten Island.
How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you, babe. Should we do a selfie? Should we all? Can somebody do a picture and send it to me?
Yeah, please, because I'm on live right now on YouTube, so
Oh, okay.
so definitely. You gotta look at Kim B though. She's fire. She's super dope. We have back on stuff.
I will indeed. Oh, like the hair brush. Oh, a photographer.
He
told me
did
to
that
get-
with the
get
hair and
hair.
everything. He got the
If you get
hair
the
and
hair moving,
everything.
then it's a great picture.
That is a great picture. That was amazing. But we out here. Hold up. Come on. We here. We back here. We ate. We had soda. We had juice. We had coffee. We back. Smoking that shit. Yes. Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, inhale, exhale. It's a mantra. You're gonna see them sitting around. Yo, that'll be the next crazy white girl video. They're gonna be sitting around. Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, inhale, exhale. Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, inhale, exhale. Bruh, I just did it right now. That's it, I set the trend. Y'all go do that. Welcome to Uptown, welcome to Dyckman, welcome to Manhattan, welcome to Happy Munkey and their ribbon cutting ceremony grand opening, and they're here. They're here. They outside and doing it. it's hot in the sun. I'm going to stand in the shade again. I'm standing into the shade until it's time to do this. All the bosses inside just waiting patiently.
That's right, you didn't even know. I got it.
Well, that's what we do. I do like the sand bro slide out. See how people like that drop.
This is a flavor.
That's supposed to be well, two out of the, oh yeah, you're right.
Bruh, it's
I
hot.
didn't know what Uber was until like.
It's hot out here. Hey,
Yeah.
how are you?
Yo. Bro, what's your mountain?
Good. Phenomenal.
I'm sitting here, my man is eating this shit while I'm talking to him. And I'm like, yo.
Phenomenal stuff, right?
I'm about
Look
to
at
put it
him.
on this.
That's the sky high icy. You gotta like sip slow. Fight. It's hot out here.
Make it last, make it last.
Yeah, it's like fall, winter. Today's a hot day. It's like hot and cold at the same time. In the shade, it's like chilly. In the sun, it's hot as
Y'all just
fuck.
stop looking at my shit like that, like you're about to run down on it. Now, I see you, bro. You got big ass shit. Looking at my motherfucking ice. I really need liquid nourishment. I'm like dry as fuck. Oh no, this is it melted. Got one. I eat ice and it's more than all.
What? That's what I said. Okay, it's still early. Everybody can see what I'm
It's funny because anybody with a sweater has been out here since early. Anybody that has a tank top or like shorts and stuff or skirts or dress fancy, they got here like if it really started when they said it was gonna start, they would have missed it. Just saying. You don't know about Rob Reefer? That's a professional right there. Shout out to Rob Reefer. And this is the lovely Mrs. Happy Munkey. I had to turn it into a sweater vest. It was too hot. Beautiful though. Beautiful though. For today. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Nah, on Saturday. Hold up.
Historic day. Jose Rose's here.
Jose Rose.
we gotta
No, show him your papers. Do
Very
you have your
important-
papers?
hold on.
Show him your papers. Look, he's got his own rolling papers.
You don't got keys.
You gotta get those.
Ooh.
Ask for
Legendary
these in your nearest store so they can put them on the shelf. The,
They told me I'm also being Grand Theft Auto.
influencer
The new
collection.
Grand Theft Auto, so look out for that.
That, ooh.
I love it.
Love it.
We're gonna get started. Tonight you gather around. Thank you
Fire.
so much for coming today. Welcome. We're gonna get started in a couple of minutes. Can I get my speakers here, my owners, the founders? Thank you all.
Woo.
Waiting on Vlad.
Oh, my bad.
No, you good. I talk shit. Vlad? You ready? Can't do what I want to. I found it. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jesse Campomoir. I'll be emceeing our program today. And welcome. Today is a celebration, an amazing celebration, the grand opening of the Happy Monkey retail store. Today is a milestone, not just one, but several milestones. One, a personal milestone for these gentlemen who've gone on a long journey that you'll hear about. Another one, the first Inwood legal cannabis dispensary in Inwood. And third, a major milestone in the New York cannabis movement, with these gentlemen entering the cannabis market. Today you'll hear from our owners, you'll hear from some of our leaders and elected officials. I want to recognize some folks from the OCM that are here. I see Chelsea Davis, also from the governor's office, John Giga. You'll hear from some other folks that are talking as well. Also, I see Fidel Milena from the governor's office. Thank you so much for coming. And some other folks will hear from our elected officials and other representatives. With that, I wanted to bring on now our co-founders to say a brief word. To start, Vladimir Batista. Thank you.
Woo!
Happy Monday, everyone.
Happy
Thank you for
Monday!
being here. I know y'all could be anywhere in the world and you're here with us. I just want to say that, a lot of y'all know what we've been through, but I think a very important part to point out is that so many people in this crowd is what kept me and us going through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Your belief in us and supporting us during the good, the bad, and the ugly, from our Happy Monkey events to our advocacy, to our lounge downtown, to our media, to merchandise. Y'all have been there through every step of the way for us, and that's how we knew we
Hit them
were
likes
on
for
the
Happy
path
Monkey.
to something bigger than
Show them
us,
fires
that we
for
weren't
Happy
just
Monkey.
representing ourselves, that we were representing
monkeys,
cannabis
though.
culture in New York as
Everybody.
a whole. And without you
Show
all
the love.
keeping us going through these times, we probably wouldn't be here. So I want to give yourselves a round of applause for always believing in us.
Shout out to Happy Monkey.
Now, as far as this store right here, it's a lot to put into words, but I'm gonna try. This community suffered more than most during the war on drugs. I think the exact numbers were for every person from an affluent neighborhood that was arrested for cannabis, 8 were arrested up here. This community during the legacy market times helped build the $5-6 billion industry that everybody's racing to today. So for us to make sure that all the people that died, went to prison, got deported, were not in vain. And now we get to carry on tradition and evolve all those morals, principles, and values into the evolution of the cannabis industry, which is the first legal licensed cannabis dispensary in history uptown. And now we get to employ people from our community. The tax benefits go to parks and education and drug program and rehabilitation. And everybody that went through what we went through knows that somebody that looks like them, has been through what they've been through, can possibly do something like this. Because without people that look like us and representation, we can't see ourselves in these positions. So we hope to be a beacon of hope for this community, because if we did it, they could do it too.
That part.
I've been arrested over 22 times for cannabis. I've been to prison, I've been through so much. And now we get to turn all that pain into power. So thank you all for being here. Y'all know we don't do it for the clout, we do it for the culture. Thank y'all.
Happy Wake and Bake, everybody.
Yeah!
We have Dyckman, right? Because we all in town. I had to write a little bit of bars, bro, because you know.
Let's go.
You know, as I see my brother out here, I see my friends, see Lucia, me and Natalie.
Aw.
And I see you guys. This shit is overwhelming of emotions, because we have been through so much, and some of y'all have gone through it with us. And you know, I couldn't be more grateful for my partners, because we were able to kind of like rely on each other's ideas, right? Because we've done so much. We did everything we can think of as far as but what was the next step for us, right? And we had to kind of like move on, and we jumped at the opportunity. And as soon as we found out that we can be in Dyckman, that shit was a shoo-in. Like, we were like, yo, we going to uptown. It's easy. That's like easy for us, right? So right now, I spit a couple bars for that real quick. So today, we celebrate a collective that has sacrificed everything for this moment. We have managed to survive the times with style and grace the New York way. I can't believe from a small ideas that we had, that we discussed before jumping into this. Right, remember? From a small idea, from all our experiences that we've collected, that it turned into this, you know? We created a brand that wanted to make sure that people felt good, right? Because we were tired of not feeling good and not being able, so we wanted to make sure that our brand brings joy. So, you know, it became a culture hub, and this is what we're gonna continue to do. Every Happy Munkey store that we open, it's gonna continue to be a culture hub, because that's where people were able to kind of like really mix their ideas and exchange love and exchange like all sorts of joyous moments together. We're gonna continue to do that. A simple get together became a mission of transition. A real mission of transition, right? Because we went, let's be real, there's a lot of transition, a lot of arguments, and a lot of push and fights, and we here, right? We legal here. This is a new era of weed, and we are a part of that fucking history.
Facts. Woo!
I want to thank my family, my brother, my mother, my daughter, you know,
God
my mother
bless.
says, everybody that's fucking went through it with me, you know, went through those struggles with me.
God bless.
My friends, you know, shout out to the block, y'all already know what it is. You know what I mean? You know, shout out to my partners, bro. Like,
That's right.
I couldn't be more grateful and thankful for you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Woo!
Even when it didn't feel correct, even when we were out of place, even when we felt imposter syndrome. But motherfuckers, we own this shit. This is us right here. Happy Thank you everybody. I appreciate you guys being here, the OCM. you know, thank you for collaborating with us. Thank you for, you know, supporting us the whole way through. You know, even James Ford over here, Channel 11, right? He's been chasing us down for 2 years. Right? So it's like, this is real dope to see, you know, this come full circle and us being able to bring it uptown. This is our flagship. This is going to be the soul, the heart of where we come from. And this is going to translate everywhere we go. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being on. Some notes. Today is a dream come true, being able to open the first cannabis dispensary here in Inwood, where I grew up. Yeah. It means everything to me. I want to thank my family, my wife, my business partners, our amazing team, and the community for believing in this vision. We excited to bring this opportunity to the neighborhood, create jobs, and be part of something bigger as we move forward in this cannabis industry. It is an honor to share this moment with all of you. Thank you so fucking much. Love you.
The big bro.
I'm the oldest from this crew.
Yeah.
You know, my journey started in '88.
Yes, sir.
And to be here today to really see y'all, especially all my friends and family, to come from the bottom. I'm from 169th Street, the Grand Concourse, to be here in Dyckman, where we help this whole community from the beginning of cannabis. I mean, it's an honor, you know, to have this license. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's my first time doing this. I'm a dinosaur. I'm running from this. My brothers made me believe in this because I never wanted. I'm into the money. This is not what I do, but I just want to thank everybody, you know, the OCM, the state. You know, we came in last, but I think we're going to come in first. Just want to let y'all know that this is what real legacy is right here. Like,
Exactly.
we really put
That part.
We been through a lot. I just want to thank everybody for coming out, and I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Wow. I actually don't think I've ever heard Jay speak in public. This truly is a momentous day.
Yes.
Seen a couple of other leaders in the community. I saw Sandra from the Latino Restaurant Owner Association. For the Dyckman Runners Club. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I saw Jessica Wolfer too from OCM. For those of you that are just meeting Happy Munkey and realizing this has been a movement for a while now. These are guys that have really led in the advocacy space about bringing folks from the legacy space to legal for as long as I've known them, which is 5+ years now. And so this is truly a representation of that opportunity. It's an exciting moment. What also excites us is our partners in the elected official space and leaders in the community. Without them, success of this story will not be possible. With that, I'd love to bring on our city council member, a good friend of mine and leader, Carmen de Rosa.
Hello, Dyckman. Good afternoon. First of all, let me just wish these brothers the best. You all had a vision, you had a dream, you have a life experience that brought you here, and you were built for a moment like this. So the same way that we celebrate when a restaurant opens, when a bodega opens, when a supermarket opens in a community, today we celebrate Happy Munkey.
Woo! Yeah!
Let me be the first to wish you all much success, happiness, joy, and fulfillment in this new adventure. Just a few words about the legacy market and why we're here. I think that it's important to have politicians stand side by side with the community to celebrate moments like this. I was in Albany when the MRTA passed, and I understand why it passed. And it has a lot to do with what Vlad said. You know, I grew up on Post Avenue right here, down the block. So it's not like I'm unfamiliar with what these streets are and what they mean. And what they mean for us that walk these streets every single day. It was those guys that were standing on that corner that when I would come from my Catholic school off the train and walk, they would say, hey bro, now we're her. It was them that looked up.
Yep.
And when the war on drugs took those men from our communities, it was our brothers, our uncles, our cousins, our boyfriends, our partners that was swept
family.
up in the mix of what is the criminal justice system or injustice system and the machine that is mass deportations for our community. So those are scars that are left on our communities. And it is moments like this today that help those scars heal a little bit. Because that trauma no nos pasó por la cabeza. That trauma broke families up. That trauma broke men up. And that was by design, by the way. So when we stand here and we celebrate Happy Munkey, we say to you, we want you to be here. We want you to live in that narrative, in that experience that you had. I always tell people when people say, "You're so young, how you got into politics?" I tell you, let me tell you how. Talking to people and understanding that our faces need to be represented wherever there is power. You represent those faces right now in this industry that will be the industry that is growing in our city, and we deserve to be there. Unquestioned, we deserve to be there. Y'all deserve to be there. And when we talk about an industry that now, with the opening of the first legal dispensary, is going to provide a space where our community is going to be able to be safe. Our community is going to know that they have a cultural hub here. These pictures, I met the photographer that took these pictures, amazing talent, really, really displaying what our community means. But to all of us that are first, there's a lot of firsts in this crowd. Y'all are the first in this industry. I'm the first Dominican woman elected by this community.
Woo!
To all of the first, to all of the history makers, the trailblazers, whatever they want to call us, the OGs, like I heard yelled out, much responsibility is expected from us. And the same way that we welcome you, we also expect y'all to rise up to the challenges that this community still faces. Challenges of poverty, challenges of education, educating people about what is marijuana, what does the plant do, what is this industry, what are we trying to accomplish here? And we've had these conversations in private, but I know from the demeanor that these gentlemen have portrayed every single time we've had those conversations, that success, community, and education is part of your pillars, and that you're going to make that happen for Dyckman and Uptown. Today and always, I'm so proud to be a girl from Dyckman. We welcome you, and we wish you all the best.
Woo!
Carmen De La Rosa, our city councilman, ladies and gentlemen. With leaders like that, we have a bright future, right? In partnerships with Happy Munkey and our local electeds, what a bright future. Another key partner for us is our mayor's office. And we're very lucky to be joined by Jeff Garcia, Executive Director for Nightlife for the Mayor's Office. He's here to say a couple of words. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you, Jesse. Well, I am, first of all, so happy. My name is Jeffrey Garcia, Executive Director of the Mayor's Office of Nightlife. And I grew up right around this block. I grew up on Academy and Post. Got here in the 70s, so I've seen this neighborhood transition and, you know, where we are now. And about 3 years ago, I remember sitting with Ramon and Vlad in a restaurant, nice restaurant, and having a conversation and seeing from that moment their vision to where they are now and realizing what this store is and what it means to this neighborhood is so gratifying to me. I told them on Saturday when I saw this, when I entered the store, this is probably the nicest location north of 96th Street in any industry. Even restaurants. This place is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
But not only that, not only can you just come in here and buy cannabis, you can educate yourself on cannabis. And the fact that, you know, a lot of folks in our neighborhoods don't understand this because all they've seen is these illegal shops pop up. Now they can come in here and see what a legal dispensary looks like and what it actually means to a neighborhood and what it could bring. So I'm super excited about your journey and how things are going to look. 10, 20, 30 years.
Welcome to New York City.
Happy Monkeys across this city. And
Nice.
you know, we all, every time, you know, I go out to Brooklyn, I hear borough president, and everybody talks about Biggie, and, you know, spreading love is the Brooklyn way. Choose happy is the Uptown way.
Woo! Yeah!
Y como dice un buen dominicano, esto es una vaina.
Let's go see it, everybody. Thank you so much. That's great. Well, continuing along the lines, we are joined here by our Deputy Borough President of Manhattan, Keisha Sutton James, another critical partner of ours. I'll say a couple of words. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. And Someone just called. Okay. Hey, y'all. First of all, shout out to Jesse. Thank you so much, Jesse, for all your leadership in getting the MRTA passed and writing the legislation, all the work that you did in Albany as well, because it is the work that has happened over the last, couple of decades, frankly, to legalizing cannabis, to setting up this industry, frankly, that has gotten us to this point where we can say congratulations to the four of you. I am not, I'm maybe the only one, but I am not a Dyckman or Inwood girl. I'm a Harlem girl.
Okay, Harlem, stand up. Uptown.
That's right.
Uptown.
We love it all. It's all uptown. And I am thrilled to be here. Deputy Borough President here on behalf of Borough President Mark Levine. Borough President, if for those who don't know, is deeply supportive of this industry and frankly of prioritizing the people who have been most harmed, of ensuring that the people who have, and not just, well, I don't want to say just justice impacted, but we say most harmed, because it speaks to what you were talking about, and that's the traumas, and what you were talking about, Councilmember De La Rosa, about the traumas that you individually and our entire communities have had to grapple with, frankly, for all these decades. And so, ensuring that people like you, that you, the four of you, actually are getting your license when you did, before this market has been opened up to all the big money, is critical so that you can actually get a foothold, build, grow, and then have a chance to be able to dominate this industry going forward. I think through June, I think there's a $421 million industry thus far. We're looking forward to, I know OCM is going to be speaking momentarily, where they're about to start talking about how to participate in how the community organizations can actually get some of that tax revenue back into, can apply for some of that tax revenue to come back into the community. So that's what this is about. This is about your economic opportunity. This is about our community's economic opportunity. This is about investing in our local not-for-profits. And this is about happiness. And I will just say one last thing. You said happiness and joy. For those of y'all who watch the DNC, y'all know that Kamala Harris likes the word joy, right? I have to think that if she were here, she would be she also, by the way, for those who don't also know, she was, I shouldn't be doing, it's not political, I'm just running on this joy thing. I'm not talking politics, she is also, when she was in the Senate, she was the primary driver of legislation to unleash the banking industry for the safe banking, it was called the Safe Banking Act, in order for cannabis businesses to be able to bank and be able to have the capital to actually thrive and grow. So given her, her obsession, affection for joy, given your affection for joy,
Thank you so much, Madam Deputy Madam President. Thank you. Moving along, so OCM, you guys might have heard that acronym a bunch. For those of you not familiar with that, that's the Office of Cannabis Management. That is the agency that oversees this industry, issues the licenses, makes sure we're in compliance, and so forth. And we're really lucky to be joined today by some of the leadership of OCM. Talking will be Tabitha Robinson, Director of Economic Development for the Office of Cannabis Management.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. It is so sweet to be here today, see all these smiles, to be on this corner. I'm not from here, I must admit, I'm from Brooklyn.
Strong, baby. You 5 strong.
But I used to run through here when I was in grade school with my friends, telling mom we were at the library. So it is very fun from my heart. And I want to say congratulations to Vlad, to Ramon, to the whole team. These are the moments that we live for as employees of OCM. I cannot tell you how much moments like these actually do for our work, keep us going on weekends after 5 p.m. So your success is our job, literally. When we first launched the card program, everyone thought we were crazy, but we persisted, and that's key. We set 2 criteria for card. The first is you need to have run a qualifying business. And why do we do that? We wanted to start the market with a cohort of operators that knew how to run a business. This is not the first time you all are thinking about taxes. It's not the first time you're thinking about profit and loss, right? It's not the first time you're thinking about compliance. We needed you to succeed, and you already have what it takes to succeed to run a business in this fine state. The second requirement was to have been justice impacted. And that one was a big one, as I'm sure you know. Many people didn't want us to start the industry with those who have been harmed, but it was really important that we did for two reasons. One is the right thing to do, right? We believe that New York State owes the justice impacted community much more than they can ever give. That part. Number two, the law tells us to do it. I'm gonna read from the law for a second. The law says the intent of this act is to make substantial investments in communities and people most impacted by cannabis criminalization. So just remember that you and your success and the success of this entire community written into the law, right? Don't think that just because you have a license now, OCM will stop bugging you. We too are committed to your success. And now that you're operating, now that you have your license, you'll gain access to a number of resources.
That's a cheers. That's a cheers. That's a cheers. You heard? It ain't
Have
lie.
access to our card grant program, right? You will get that funding, you fill out some paperwork, you submit that, you will get your grant funding. Two, you have access to all of our incubation programs, the CHIP Cannabis Hub Incubator Program that is specialized information for retail dispensaries, also a whole host of information explaining the supply chain to you so you can get those resources and you can succeed. Before I close, I just want to talk about success because we know today is a big success and we know that there's more to come. The agency is now 3 years in operation, and if there's one thing I can share being here these past 3 years, it's keep your own score. Okay? The more money you make, the more they'll wonder why you're here. Okay? The more you do, the more they'll question why you're doing it. We read at the agency articles all the time calling New York cannabis a failure. And the question we ask is failure for who? Right? As far as we're concerned, we're crushing it. We have more dispensaries open than most states on the East Coast. State 1, they started 5 years before us. We have over 200 dispensaries, nearly 200 dispensaries open in the state. We have 24% of those dispensaries operated by Hispanics. 22% by Black individuals. The national average is 2%. So do the math. Remember why you're here. Remember who you're serving. Take a look around. See who's here today. They came to support you. We're doing this for the whole neighborhood. We're doing this for the whole community. You were chosen for this role by forces we can't even control. This is the universe at work.
Talk that talk.
And we say this to all of our operators. We're here for you, we support you, and your success is our success. Thank you for this moment.
Dr. Robinson, everybody, from Office of Cannabis Management. Thank you so much. Guys, when the office succeeds, we all succeed. So let's root on Office of Cannabis Management. And thank you so much for their leadership in this much needed market. Guys, moving on, we have a couple more speakers, and then we'll do the ribbon cutting and move into the store. But community is central to the ethos of Happy Munkey. These are gentlemen that come from this community, went to high school in this community, were raised up in this community, now have opened up their store in this community. And one of our critical partners is our local community board. And with that, I'd love to bring on Paolo Michelle Garcia from Community Board 12. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to echo on something that the Happy Monkey team, the elected officials, and the residents of this area know. Is the hurt that this brought to the community and the happenings that broke apart, but I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus that the age group we got affected by is our partners, our friends, our family, our cousins are here in order to be able to do so. If this movement would have came in the future, 10, 15, 20 years from now, they would not have been the ones to enjoy it, because they are the ones that suffered mostly for it. So I just want to bring that point because we're all sharing the same truths and know what happened. We were all witnesses, especially all of those that were raised here like myself. I was raised in the post and I've seen it happen in all the blocks in Washington.
Facts.
So what I want to bring
Every single one.
God is good, and that we were able to live it and retribute it in time for the ones that suffered to see it. And I just wanted to leave you with that. Good luck, guys.
Can I say something about the community board though, real quick, because they have been super duper supportive. I was there at their first cannabis task force meeting, so we've been like back and forth the whole time. I haven't missed not one meeting. So when you talk about community, like we really involved. We've been involved on every side of the track now. So I just want to thank the community board for like always accepting me. You know, I walk up there with my questions and like they always kind of like just supported everything with me. So I just want to like personally thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're gonna wrap up with a beautiful poem from one of our amazing members of our tribe. Before I do that, I just want to shout out. I think I saw Ariel for that. That's over here from New World. Also wanted to thank. I know the officers of Manny De Los Santos wanted to be here today, and also our congressman. I know he got tied up. He'll be here about a half an hour from now. But just want to thank them for their constant support during this journey. With that, I'd love to bring on.
I want to say some words to some unsung heroes that I see here that fought to make this bill possible. I see John Cagia, been part of this the whole time. Jesse Campo-Moore, Axel Bernabe, Chris Alexander, so many that fought to see this through. And like the young lady Tabitha just said, that nobody thought this was a crazy idea to have people's impact to be priorities. Thank y'all for creating a path for us to be here. I want to also thank the amazing staff we have, from Kelly Cordell to our managers to our chief COO, JP Innocent, CFO Sean Kelly, and so many others. So just wanted to highlight that.
Sir, thank you, sir. All right, folks, I know you're ready to get into the store and see this beautiful store. Before that, I'd love to bring on Black Rose to finish us with a beautiful poem.
Hold on. Díganme, mi gente! Energy. I don't know if you guys been feeling it. Agárrame esto, que yo estoy como la vieja aquí. No, hijo, agárrame mi lente también. The universe has been so loud. I don't know if you guys have been feeling it. So before I start the poem, which I'm a little nervous about, I know the community is a little nervous. Because it's something beautiful that's happening, and to see and to be invited to the first party that you guys ever did is like 7 years later. Woo! So, I've been requested to read Still I Rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope spinning high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes? Shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard? 'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. Especialmente allá en el campo. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I rise.
Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Woo! Out of the hurts of history's shame, I rise. Up from past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I am a black ocean leaping with time, welling and swelling. I bear it in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts of my ancestors gave. I am the dream and I am the hope of the slave. Let me hear everybody say it, right? I rise. I rise. I rise. And just to remind y'all, we gonna get high. Thank you, y'all. I love y'all.
Thank you so much, guys. We're gonna cut the ribbon and get this party started. Thank you so much for coming out.
Ow, ow. Woo!
Yeah, they don't do this from this side.
I think I'm okay right here. Thank you.
First away from him.
This camera right here. 3, 2, 1. Remix. Congratulations, guys, can go in. Congratulations. Let's go.
It's official.
Should be open. Got it.
Que estamos llegando a algo en esta vida, mi gente. Koali's in the building. I want to shout out my Shayna, my love. We uptown right now, supporting Happy Munkey. One step at a time, we're growing. Amen. Let's go.
Amen.
Everybody's here, baby. Love y'all.
I'll be honest, I was inside already. It's fire. We went in already. We did that. She said I'm going in. I'm like, no.
It was nice. It was nice.
It was wonderful. That was great.
Nice. It was pretty. Like the speech.